everybody, it's Craft That here with another video, and today I am super excited. I love fidgets, so I'm going to be making some fidgets for you guys. So there's going to be all different ones, and they are just super fun to make. So yeah, if you guys are excited, let's get started. So the first one I'll be making is I think it's called a bike chain. A bike chain, I think there's also other names for it, but yeah, so I think it's called a bike chain, but I'm not for sure. But yeah, it's with these little rings that you'll be needing. Usually you can find them off of old keychains that you don't need anymore. Yeah, so you can just take them off, and then yeah, you can just use those, or you can just probably buy them off of Amazon. Maybe you might be able to find them there. So yeah, so you'll be needing these. Little chains, and then you'll be needing some beads. I'm using pony beads, but other beads work too. And you want a big enough hole so it can slide onto there. So yeah. Then you're going to be needing a hot glue gun. Make sure you be really careful with the hot glue gun because it is hot. And plug it in so you don't have to be waiting and waiting and waiting for hours. So plug it in before you start. And then, let's get started. So, you're going to start with your two, little keychains. I'm just going to call them keychains now, because I don't know what else to call them. And you're going to take two of your beads, and you're going to slide it on. This can be kind of tricky, but just try to get it on there. Okay. There we go. So, and then you want the other one on. Make sure it's all the way slid down, so like that, so it won't be so it won't come off easily. So now I'm going to do it with the pink. So I like to use one of my nails to just open that up. And then, sorry, I'm just trying to get it on. And slide it on. It actually looks, it looks a little tricky, but it's actually pretty easy. It's kind of fun too. So there we go. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other one. So I just finished. And here what they look like. I really like the colors I picked out. And then you're going to want to attach those together. So you are going to open one up and then slide this the other one onto it. It's kind of tricky, but just get it on. So you can see that that's on, and then just slide it. There we go. So that's what it looks like so far. And then we have to glue the beads together. So from the opposite sides. So I'm probably gonna glue these together, so you see how they're on opposite sides. I might glue the light blue and the purple together. So yeah, so I'm gonna glue those together. And then you're just gonna stick them together, and they're from the opposite sides of the keychain. And then you're gonna do the same thing with this side. So just glue those together. Make sure not to put too much glue on, because then it will look lumpy. That was a little bit too much, but you can just take it off, spread it off. And then there you go. This is such an easy craft. And the fidget is just so much fun to play with. It's just fun. And it's really quiet too, so maybe if your teacher lets you, you can bring it to school. But I think some people are out of school already, but it's good for the next year, or just doesn't even necessarily have to be for school. So here's the picture of it. It's so cool. So the next fidget I'll be making is like a marble mesh, but we're going to be using a plastic baggie instead of the mesh, because I don't think everybody will have mesh in their house. I don't. So yeah, I'm going to use this. And then you'll be needing a hair straightener. You'll be needing a marble or a bead. I'm using a marble though, but a bead works totally fine. I don't recommend pony beads though, but I do recommend the round beads. You'll also be needing scissors, and yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, by the way, you can use a hot glue gun instead of the straightener, and I forgot to mention, but you'll also be needing parchment paper. So first you're going to take your paper baggie, not paper, why did I say paper? Your baggie, and you know what marble meshes look like? You want to cut into a long rectangle shape. You can pick how thick you want it, how long you want it to be, but I think I'm going to do it like this. Okay, there we go. So this is what it looks like. Sorry if you can't really see it that well because it's clear. But you can see that it's like the sides aren't like closed together. So this is where your parchment paper and your straightener comes in handy. So yeah, so first you're going to take your parchment paper and just cut a little like piece off of it. So I'm just going to cut like a little square. It totally doesn't matter what shape it is. This is just so, well, you'll see. So I'm just going to cut a little square. It's kind of hard to explain what it's for, so you'll see. And then I'll explain it better. Okay, so then you can see, like I said, how the sides are not closed except for that one because it was just how I cut it. It was already sealed up. But, yeah, so then you're going to fold your parchment paper in half and put your, like, little clear, like, mesh. I'm just going to call it mesh even though it's not a mesh. And you're going to put it inside of it. And then you are going to take your straightener and seal it shut. And why we're using the parchment paper over it is because if you just use the straightener and try to seal that closed, it gets all melted and not good. So, yeah. Okay, so I had to redo it because you need to seal it on the very edge. Like, my last one, I didn't seal on the edge. Like, it did not look that good. So you see how it's on the edge? Like that. Because then the marble won't be able to fit if it's sealed all the way through. Like, this was my last one where I did it bad and like, look, it was sealed all the way through. So you need to do it on the very edge of it. And then you can see this one. So then you're not gonna seal the top yet. Because we're going to have to put our marble in. So grab your marble, and you're going to get it in there. And just kind of push it in there. And then seal the top shut now. You can use a hot glue gun to seal this shut as well, if you don't have a straightener. There we go. I think that's about good. And here we go. Okay, so yeah, that one's already sealed, so I didn't have to do it. And it's done. This one's so easy, and it's so much fun to play with. It feels like a really good marble mesh. Yeah, and I really like it. So, yeah, this one's a really good one. I could just play with this all day. Okay, I better stop playing with it now, or I'll be stuck here, and this entire video will be of me playing with this. So, yeah, I better stop now. So now I'm going to make another, but instead of putting just the marble in, I'm going to add water, and it's super cool. The feeling of it with the water, it's just so cool. So I cut out the shape, and now I'm just sealing one of the edges. So there you go. And now I'm sealing the bottom, but leaving the top open. So we can put the water in. But first, let me see. Okay, so first you're going to put your marble in. That's what I like to do, is first of all, put your marble in. So you can see how much water to fill. And you only, okay, there we go. And then you only want to fill up the water halfway because, yeah, that's enough water. You don't want to do it more than halfway. And then just seal the top shut. And this is kind of tricky. Like, you really want it to be sealed. Like, there's a little hole in it, so I had to fix it. But there we go. I really like it. My favorite is definitely the water one. I don't know. They're both really good, though. Like, I really like them both. But I think my favorite is the water one because you can just play with it, and I just feel like it's more fun, in my opinion. So, the next craft I'll be making, it's kind of like, it's a squishy. It's almost like a squishy. Well, it is. But, yeah, so first you're going to take a plastic baggie and you're going to put some slime in your plastic baggie. Just like this. And I put pom-poms in it so it's fun to play with, so you can see. And
and then you're going to cut it into any shape you want. Oh, and also you're going to be needing parchment paper, a straightener, and scissors. So just cut it into a whatever shape you want to. I'm just doing a square because it's easy and it's just fun to play with, like that shape. But I also, when I have the parchment paper and the straightener, it actually didn't work. It never sealed it totally shut, so it would always come out. So at the end of this video, I mean, it does work, but then it eventually would like break open. So I think you have to use clear tape. This one, you can see me, I'm sealing it shut with this, but it looks like it's shut, but then it opens up a little bit later, like after this video. So I really recommend you definitely don't do what I'm doing right now. Do like you can kind of see like a little bit's coming out of it, like this little hole in the back right there, and it's just coming out. So definitely use tape, but it's just, this one's always so fun to play with still, but use tape, and you'll see in the next clip. So this is the one with tape. I made it a lot bigger, but this is one with tape, and there's no holes, and it's a lot better. That's why I recommend using tape. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me making these fidgets. Give it a thumbs up if you guys want me to do more fidget videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!